Hello, my name is Jenny and I'm one of the artists in Spiral Arts based on Derby Arboretum Park, and today I'm going to show you how to make these lovely spring flowers to celebrate our May Fest, which we're holding on Sunday the 9th of May in the Arboretum, and we're going to display some of these in the windows of the buildings, and you can also make some for your own home. So I'll tell you what you need. So you need a cardboard tube. You need some corrugated cardboard, which is I've cut into a long strip. Corrugated card has got some other layers of zigzag layers of cardboard in between. You'll need some scissors, and you'll need some paint, different coloured paint, to paint them afterwards. I've got a few bottles here, and if you want to put them on a stalk, you might need a green stick, or you could hang them up. And you'll need some brushes as well for your paint. Okay, so the first thing that you need to do is get your cardboard strip, and I'm going to just bend it a bit, just so that it breaks the stiffness in it. And then what you need to do is start rolling it as tightly as you can. You can do this on the table. Tightly as you can, and you see mine starting to roll up, and then when you've got to the end, you're rolling it on the table a bit, so you should have a circle of cardboard like that. Now the fun bit is to see if you can get this inside your cardboard tube. Do you know, it fits exactly, look at that. Okay, so I'm going to push that in there, okay? So it's sticking out a little bit, and it's just a little halfway in. So then you need to get your scissors, and then I'm going to make some cuts down the cardboard tube, about 1 centimetre apart, maybe 1.5 centimetres. And these will form the petals of your flower. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 petals. And what I did was, on some of my flowers I've got here, I either made them into pointed petals or rounded petals, or you can have square petals, or you can decide. So I'm just making mine pointed. So I'm cutting them into points. Can you see that, like that? All the way round. And if you find this a bit difficult, then you can always ask for an adult to help you. So I've got 6 pointed petals here. I'm just going to bend them back a bit like that. There you go. So that's looking very nice. And what you could do, if you wanted, some of my flowers, I pushed it from the back, and then it comes out a little bit in the middle. So then the next thing you're going to need is you're going to need to do some painting. So I'm going to just put a piece of black plastic on my table, just so that I don't get lots of paint everywhere. And I've got some tubs of paint here as well. I've got some orange, and I've got some green, and I've got some pink. But you can use any colours you like. You could use blue, you could use yellow, whatever you've got. There you go. Right. So I've got some paintbrushes here. And you might want to start painting the inside of your petals first. And when you've painted all of the different colours, the best thing to do would be to leave it to dry, and then come back a little later and paint the back of your flower. So when if they twist round, then you'll be able to see lovely painted sides on both sides of flower. So you could mix your colours as well if you wanted. So I'm just going to paint my leaves. You can do this a bit more carefully than me. I'm doing it a little bit fast. Okay, so I've painted them all pink, and then I'm going to get another brush and I'm going to put some orange in the middle, and I'm just going to dab it, and this is the rolled up corrugated cardboard in the middle, so you want to try and get the paint into some of the little crevices, the little holes in the middle of your lovely flower. Okay. And it's quite easy because you can hold the back while you're painting it as well, so that makes it much easier to manage. I'm just going to put a little bit of orange. You can decorate it however you want, really. So that's looking very nice. And then what I'll do is I'll leave that to dry, and then I will paint the back of my flower. So the back of the petals and the back of the flower bit that's just there. I will paint all of it, and I'll even paint the very, very back. Okay. And then when it's all finished, you can either, I've gone and put some on a green stick, so I made a hole at the back and I pushed the green stick in, and you might want to either stick it in a flower pot with some soil in it, or you might be able to put it into some polystyrene, because they're quite heavy at the top, but if you put them in the wind they would blow about in the soil if you put them in your garden. So if you wanted to put some, just got a green stick here, and that would be pushed into the back of make a little hole and push it into the back of your flower. I hope you have a lovely time making them, and I look forward to seeing them. If you take some photographs based on social media, that would be lovely. So I look forward to seeing them, and have a lovely time. Thank you. Bye bye.